stinking snout of a dog. God is saying that the California disaster is going to go to the heart of Americans and lodge there, because that's what provocative means. It literally means to provoke. God will provoke everything depending on what's already simmering inside people. He will provoke everything from outbreaks of suicide. Some people are going to respond to this devastation that may take away a loved one, that may take away a family member, that may take away their entire livelihood and business. They've flown out of the country for business. They've flown to another part of the country for business. And so God has shown them some mercy. It's still going to have an ending where it will be as if they died in the earthquake when they look on TV and see that the entire region of where they lived has gone into the sea. Apoplectic shock, meltdowns, mental illness, whatever is simmering inside people already. Please understand, this means that whatever edge you are already at, which is why for me, I will absolutely keep this blog sanitized, because the blog is not inside a storage unit. It's not surrounded by metal gates and walls. The blog is right here in public. It's open to everybody else. It will just have nice bulletproof windows that you can stay on the outside of and you can watch, but you will not come in to be a disruptive presence. Because the last thing that I need, as someone who has not finished the library of messages that she has, the last thing that I need is to see something like that and be toppled into an unfamiliar emotion that I was not watching out for, because people were constantly provoking me before a provocative event came to the United States. A provocative event is coming. The problem is that that provocative event will have uncountable different results in uncountable different souls in the United States. And I don't intend to be one of them. It is my desperate wish for many of you, my prayer actually, that you won't be one of them either. But I cannot control that. All I can do is continue to prepare the people who are not wearing the American flag. The people who are wearing the American flag cannot be reached by me. They cannot be reached by me. And that is something that I figured out at least 2.5 years ago. I figured it out in 2023 when God spoke to me, and you can find out exactly when I let go of trying to reach a thorn. That is in the prophecy, Too Big to Fail. That is right in the middle of 2023. People who are wearing the American flag will never understand me, and they cannot be reached for me because they belong to Mother Babylon. I didn't come to preach to Mother Babylon's children. It's impossible to reach her children because they actually don't know that her flag that they're wearing is made of poisoned fabric. For as long as it rests on them and touches their skin, they will constantly have her belladonna in their soul. Every time they put her garment on, whether they're on the red side, the blue side, the Bernie Sanders side, whatever side, as long as they're wearing her clothing, they're covered over with an infection that includes resistance and deafness. Those children are not for me. I actually came for the people who are living their lives on all fours, eating grass. Because he said, my sheep hear my voice. He didn't say Babylon's children in her coat of many colors hear my voice. So a provocative event means that it's one event, but it will splinter like these bullets that I learned about when people were helpfully putting in the comments to tell me what I was seeing. The bullet that goes in and then goes to cause maximum damage and then comes out with half your chest on the bids. Hollow point bullet. Yes. That provocative event will enter America in one direction, but I promise you that by the time it bursts out of her on the other side, it will be dragging millions of American souls with it, their entrails, their expectations, their wife, their husband, their business partner, their former roommate, the love of their life who decided not to leave California. That bullet of the provocative event is going to go in, but it's coming out with so much human material stuck to it that it would be the most unwise person who will keep listening to these prophecies and keep with their garden gloves and garden shears looking for a point to do a work that Jesus never asked them, which is snip, 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 trim, 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 prune, 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 into a shape that makes sense to them. I literally don't understand such people. And I don't have time for how that type of mind works, because my mind doesn't work like that.